What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast, hang out, or go jump and check out the podcast, which is linked in the description of the video. I do that with my little brother, but yes, welcome to this episode. We're talking about snow. Colorado is getting snow tonight, 2 inches at A Basin. I don't know if I should go try and ride it. I'm on the fence, but I'll talk more with you, with the people that eventually jump in here, start chatting, and see if they think it's worth me trying to go see if I can catch some turns. It's hard. I'm not so like eager this time, like run out and get it's snowing, go get it. And the reason for that is I'm going snowboarding on the East Coast. In 4 days, I leave to go to Virginia to hit up Liberty Snowflex, which is that carpet snowboarding hill at Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia. If anyone wants to join me, we'll be there the 26th and the 27th, snowboarding all day, and that's going to be a ton of fun. So I'm excited for that adventure, and so that's why I'm like, do I want to run up there and try and ride like 2 inches of snow? It's the Rocky Mountains, by the way, so 2 inches of snow on rocks. I don't know. Trex, what's up? It's gonna dump tonight on the top of the mountains, right? Ski Doc, I was just talking about, should we go hit that? Should we go catch some turns on the good old Rocky Mountains with 2 inches? Now Monarch is claiming 4 inches. I don't think it's worth driving all the way to Monarch for 4 inches of snow. I don't know. What up, Austin? Robotech, how we doing? Tendrip, what's up? Dion, yo, Ethan. I hope the snow, the early snow is a good sign that we're gonna have a really good early season, because last year's early season was brutal. What up, Dougie? How was my week, Sam? My week was pretty solid, honestly. And the only thing that I got going on that's slightly a bummer is I've burned through my content. I need to stack it. I need to go out a couple days in a row, get good stuff filmed. But other than that, life is good. The new strategy of 3 videos a week and focusing on short form has done very well, specifically on Instagram. We've had 2 pieces of content break over 1 million views. One's almost at 2 million. So that's always rad when you get content exploding on any platform, whether that's YouTube. It all translates. It all starts to feed each other when something's going viral. So that's been really exciting that we kind of changed focus and it's starting to work out. And Chabot rolling in with 35 months of being a member, dude. So sick to see. What's up, crew? Snowboard season is coming in hot. I hope you get more days this year, Chabot. I hope you're ready to rip. But yes, what's up? Yo, I just got my Clue bindings yesterday. I'm ready for the season. Let's go. Someone just said Clue is the best. Go Clue. Heck yeah, the Clue hype. I'm stoked that you guys are starting to get your pre-orders from last year, which is so rad to see. And if you guys did not pre-order your Clues, just know that you can still get them, and you can sign up for early access to get Clue bindings. I'm going to throw the link in the description, or in the chat. It's also in the description, but click that link right there. Sign up for early access. Basically, you're putting your email in, and they're going to let you know and give you a link to be able to get the bindings on October 6th in any color and size that you want. They sell out every single year, so make sure you can get the color and size that you want, because it's going to stink if you can't. So there's the link right there to join early access, or if you're listening to this like a podcast, that link is in my description. We got 51 people here. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys have been enjoying all the short form content. I've been trying to use more popular sound bites and things like that. So any feedback on the content and the polls, I've been posting a lot of community polls, and you guys have been, I'd like to say, enjoying that, but I've been getting a lot of like, why isn't this there? Why isn't that? And it's mainly because YouTube only lets you put 5 questions for the poll. But I could create a poll right now. Let's do it. Let's make one. Epic or icon? Start poll. Blam. Feel free to enter the poll. It's right there. Epic or icon. Who's opening first in Colorado this year? I'm going with Keystone. Keystone's my go-to. They can make snow so fast. So, going forward, I'm picking Keystone. Where in the Rocky Mountains are you going? I'll come see you. If I was to go ride, it would be it would be at a basin. Karting with the first ever donation. They removed what he wrote, but I was able to see it. Thanks for the $5 donation. He literally dropped $5 and put, oh, there it is. Poop. Thanks for your first ever donation and the $5, man. You got a laugh out of me, so I hope it was worth the $5. I'm not fixing your board if you go snowboard 2 inches. I love it, Ski Doc. Did you guys see the Ski Doc got his van fully wrapped? It looks so clean and fresh. Ski Doc is making some moves. And if you're new to the channel, you don't know who the Ski Doc is, he runs a mobile ski and tune business up here in Summit County. He'll come to your house, your car, wherever you are, tune up your skis and snowboards. It's the raddest. He also does a bunch of rad events, which is really cool. And yeah, we really love and appreciate the doc. You guys know Ski Doc, dude. He's the man. Andrew in the house. What's up? What's up? Come to Switzer, Idaho, dude. When I hit Idaho, it's going to be a part of the Great Migration channel tour. Like, there's like 30 resorts all in a row that just like, you can just drive to the East Coast and just knock out all these resorts. Idaho is a part of that. No, not Idaho. That's Ohio. Idaho, that might happen. It's on my eye, man. There's so many resorts, guys, that I'm thinking about hitting this year, and it all comes down to what can the family handle and things like that. $10 this year, no. I need to fix that link. It still says $10, but they're making some shifts at the company, as well as your boy did good last year. Let's just put it that way. So things are shifting. What up, JB? Cannot wait for the ski season to get here, dude. Me too. Even though I am riding, I went riding 2 days ago. Played the game of snow. Did you guys see that? We played a treadmill snowboarding game of snow. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was actually really fun and enjoyable and really hard. I liked it because it actually pushed me to try new things on that carpet thing, and it's pretty terrifying. But if you missed the video, I'm going to grab the link right now. You guys can check it out. Carpet treadmill snowboarding is really fun, and playing a game of snow. I wish I had more tricks. If I had more time, or when I get more time on that machine, I'll be able to do a lot more of my stuff. We're all packed up, broski, next Friday for Mammoth. Whew, Andrew, let's go, dude. Congrats. I'm so excited for you, dude. Just got new skis, hyped for the season. Let's go. I hope they're not poop skis. I'm joking. Dude, Andrew, the $5 donation. That's 2 donations on the stream already. Thank you so much for the donations. I'm not behind in the chat yet, but as soon as you guys start asking me questions about snowboard gear, ski gear, resorts, whatever, please ask me anything. I'm here for you guys. But the moment you guys start asking all the questions, I will fall behind the chat. And if you drop a donation, I go directly to them. And I also take Venmo and Streamlabs, which are different ways to donate that I get 100% of the donation. So if you're going to be crazy, you want to drop a large one, some people do that. You could do it on those platforms, and that works out well. But Angie says, John, you absolutely rock. Keep up the good work. We will have to ride this winter if you make it out to Mammoth. There's a chance. My good buddy Nate's out there. If you can't ride with me, ride with Nate. I mean, he's gone a little crazy, but I'd love to get out to Mammoth. It's so cool that you can comment now on donations. It's really sick too that YouTube added that into the super chat. So yeah, here we go. This live stream's cooking. Get Loveland started tonight, dude. They're getting 2 inches up there, man. These ski resorts can turn the guns on. Come on, let's turn that 2 into 5. Let's start shredding. It's funny because I feel like anywhere in the Midwest, if they're like, you're getting 2 inches tonight, oh, they'd fire up the guns. They'd make a big pile of snow and they'd put some rails in it and they'd be like, get at it. Go get it. But that's the difference between the Midwest and Colorado. Do you think Vail is going to be better this December? I would assume so. I've never experienced an early season like last year. It was so hot. It was the hottest early season I've ever experienced. We didn't get any snow till January. Still a really good early season, still really fun, but yeah, it'll be different. For the better, I think. About to order my race boots from Donick. There you go. Are you taking a trip to New England this season? No, not New England. Finland and Austria, I think, are where I'm going. Those are sponsored trips. Did you see the kid go into the room with the full snowboard gear on? Yeah, that video's going crazy viral. That was a funny one. It's funny because the kid is just like, I'm so excited, and the mom's like, it's September. It was really well put together. I don't know if they did it on purpose or if it was truly real, but let's be real. We've all put all of our gear on at a weird time before. Jonathan, when are you coming in Rockies? Like going to a Rockies game, or when am I going to be riding in the Rockies? Because I live in the Rocky Mountains. Do you track snowboarding with an app like Slopes? I don't. I know Cody used to track it on like our backcountry adventures and stuff, but no, I've never tracked my days on Slope. I just track them with my camera, and then I think that's why I'm never too interested in tracking them. But maybe I could do that this year. I don't know. I know a lot of people like forget to start it or whatever, and then they get frustrated. I don't want to do that. Hey, Jonathan, are you gonna go somewhere in New Mexico this season? No plans for New Mexico. So the goals are at every resort in the United States, and after we've ridden a resort, it's hard to go back because there's so many other resorts to ride. Not saying it's impossible, that it's never going to happen, but ideally we try not to go back. We want to go ride new resorts anytime we travel and go do something. So if you want to see my progress in riding every resort in the United States, we're at 134 resorts ridden out of 476. I would really love to close the gap on 200 this year, but we'll see. We'll see. I had kids. I created this goal, and I was like, oh, we're going to knock this out. I was very young into the YouTube channel. I still am going to crush this goal. I love going to brand new ski resorts, no matter how big or small they are. I just had kids, and when you get married and you have kids, you learn that you can't just dip out on your spouse all the time. So, and she already lets me dip out a lot. So I have to be very aware of the family dynamic with as much as if I was a single dude, if I was one of these other content creators, solo dolo dude, I'd already have this goal done. We would be finished. It's not the life I live. I got a family to take care of. Northern Idaho got the goodies. That's where I went to college. Heck yeah. Did you see that inflatable half pipe for skateboarding? I did. I would love one of those. That thing is sick. I'm about 5'6", 140 pounds. Is a 154 board too much? So it's too much for me, Donald, and I weigh 20 more pounds than you do. I'm 5'6", 100. Well, I guess I've lost a lot of weight. I gotta remind myself that I don't weigh 160 anymore. I'm 5'6", 154 pounds. And a 154 is like top of the line, like big, like that's a big board for me. Your ideal size is a 150 at that height and weight. And I only know that, guys, because he's basically the same size as me. So, thoughts on the Solomon Huck knife? I haven't rode it, but Nico loves that board, and Nico rips. So I'm sure it's a great board. Angie with the terrible joke. Dude, my back is like on fire for some reason. Scoot forward. I got this like, thanks to Raph, I got this nice little back thing for my chair. Like, helps with the spinal. Let me kind of just adjust it slightly. Ugh. I also have a custom board. Nice. Like a Burton Custom. I love the Burton Custom. Sadly, the snowboard brand that made my Evolution custom snowboards that I rode for a couple years, They went out of business. Marhar, they're donezo. Hello, skiers of the internet. What up, angry skier? Can you come to Idaho? I would love to. What's the craziest trick you've ever done? The hardest, biggest trick is the backside 900. And then I've done some pretty crazy rail tricks. Oh man, pulling your gear on, or oh man, putting your gear on randomly and getting some tricks on the carpet is the best feeling, dude. Christian, I love it. Hey, dude, the little like carpet jib sessions. Come on, we've all done those. Those are fun. Doing some tail blocks and stuff. Favorite place to snowboard? My favorite place is Keystone. I know it so well, and they used to make an incredible park, and their park chairlift is money. But also, like, the mountain riding is so rad at Keystone. But the best, if I had to pick, like, if I had to ride one Colorado ski resort for the rest of my life, I'd pick Telluride. Are you going to be first for Copper's new rebuilt Timberline chairlift? No. 2 reasons. I feel like they're already going to have ski racers riding it before it opens to the general public. And then 2, like, I don't see them doing a big grand opening. Maybe they might, but I just don't see that chairlift being as popular or like worth it as Lenaway or getting first for Bergman Bowl was like big. That was a big deal. That video's done like incredibly well as well. Slopes will give you notifications when you get to the ski slopes. Dendrip, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty rad. I'm sure you guys can imagine, but I get an ungodly amount of notifications if I don't turn them off. So my phone's like notification-less. I've also, like, my wife hates when my phone goes off. So between text messages, which I have 42 text messages to reply to, I got so much going on. I do need to ride the North Dakota resorts. What are those ones? Let's see. Did I put resort ski maps in the chat, by the way? If you guys want to check out all the resorts in the United States, you can check them out with this link right here. That's resortskimaps.com. Oh, yeah, North Dakota's got 4. 2 are, like, literally on the border of Canada. Frostfire and Bonita Winter Park. Then you got Huff Hills. 3 Hills. Those are in north. And I still got to hit Deer Mountain and Terry Peak in South Dakota. I got one of the South Dakota resorts. I can move that over this way, so I'm not like, I'm like literally looking. I'm working on it. Game Bacon, what's up? Oh yeah, I forgot that. Well, I should probably check. Oh, this isn't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I can do this. I can do this. The amount of things I have pulled up right now on my computer. I know I keep saying it, but I really do have better internet now in my office. And I can one day do the streaming the way I want to do it. I just need more time. If you guys know what I mean. Don't we all? Don't we all need just a little bit more time? What do you like and don't like about Breckenridge? Never been. I love Breckenridge. Honestly, it's a really rad mountain. The first thing I don't like is it's super windy and it's very cold because of how windy it is. Breck can also get very busy, and unless you don't mind paying $35 to park, getting to Breckenridge is a chore because you can park in the free satellite lot, but then you're getting on a bus, and that's going to take you like 30-40 minutes just to get to the base of the gondola, and then you got to go up the gondola. That's going to take you to Peak 8. But what if you want to go to Peak 9? You got to get off that bus to get to on another bus, then get to a different lift. It just takes forever to get up Breckenridge. If you stay on Breck, or you stay in town, or you don't mind paying for parking, that eliminates a lot of that hassle. but it's very busy. The lift lines are very busy, and there's no way to really avoid them. You can go higher, but even higher, you get a lot of the lift lines. Really, where you can get like to yourself terrain, and this is why I really like Breckenridge, is you got to hike. If you're willing to put in some hiking, Breck's got some really short hikes that access some really rad terrain, and you can. Some of my dreamiest pal lines that I put in my videos and stuff came from Breckenridge because I'm willing to put in the work, and most people are not. Breck used to build an incredible terrain park. They don't really anymore, so that's kind of sad. Breck, the lower part of Breck's kind of flat and meh. But if you know the good spots of Breck, then you can have a really good time at Breck. When am I coming to Canada? Hopefully this year, in April. I'd love to get to Canada. What's up, John? How are you getting snow already? It's Colorado. It's that time of the year. All of our leaves are yellow. And we had like the storms coming in, and the wind with the storm coming in was crazy this morning. So I'm expecting a lot of those yellow leaves have blown off. And that's the sad part, is it could take one wild storm to just like ruin the fall up here. Our trees will come and go so fast. Switzer has a 40-footer come hit a backflip. I've never backflipped a 40-foot jump. I think 25, 30 is like my max size so far. I definitely want to start backflipping larger jumps. I'm getting better at slowing my rotation down. My rotation was just so fast in the beginning. Now I'm able to get my head around and then like kind of like see what's going on and slow it down. But yeah, with backflips, when you first start throwing them or when you're uncomfortable with them, you chuck them. And so I'm working really hard on just slow that rotation, like get the head around and just look. My back has been grumpy today. I went treadmill snowboarding today for 2 hours. I'm beat. You rode that for 2 hours. We back? Sorry about that hiccup. I still don't know. It's got to be some weird weird way the cell phone tower like re-ups, but occasionally it just does it. It's just like you lose signal for a second and then it all reboots back up. I'm not smart enough to know what's going on, but I should probably stop fiddling with that. You should come to Canada, definitely. Do you have a video reviewing the Burton Custom? Emilio, I do. Not the 2025. Let me pull that Burton Custom review up for you. Johnathan. I'll make sure I'll get a Burton Custom review out this year. Boom. There's the Burton Custom review right there. Spam by accident. No. But Amelia, there's the Burton Custom review. I think it's, if you want just a hearsay review, I think the Burton Custom's the Swiss Army knife of snowboarding. It is the raddest thing. You should have Donick build a board with custom graphics. I think that would be sick. I would love a carving, like a board for carving, so I can like get into it a little bit more. Something a little more Ryan Napton-y. Go out with the like, yo, today we're carving. I'm a pretty decent carver for just being on a Burton Custom. I do know eventually if you want to be a carving god, you got to kind of like get on a board that's going to help you with that. Hey man, currently building out a quiver for the next year. Stuck between 3 boards. I've never heard of this Karura. I'm searching this, man. Karura Transition Finder. I've never heard of that brand. Is that a Japanese board? People keep bringing up that brand though, and I'm like, what is it? Burton Hometown Hero, Nidecker Thruster. Any thoughts? I've ridden the Nidecker Thruster. I've not ridden the Burton Hometown Hero. I do love the thruster. Okay, I see the shape that you're kind of going for. Transition finder slightly less taper than original. Traditional ultimate. Solid. 150. Details. Camber rocker, okay. It looks rad. It doesn't have this. So the Nidecker has side cut, and this one doesn't look like it has the side cut or side kick, which is in the nose. It helps kick the PAL like away from you, then like directly at you. It doesn't look like this has that, but I'm sure this Karua transition finder is going to be very similar to the thruster. The shape's looking very similar. They both have camber to rocker nose. But the difference between that I can tell between those two boards is that the thruster has the side kick, which helps like kind of kick the power away. And then I haven't rode the Burton Hometown Hero. Isn't that the same shape? Sorry, I know I'm being such a help right now. I really hate having an opinion on something I haven't ridden. There's too many snowboard channels out here that make reviews or talk about product that they've never ridden. Hometown Hero looks more, yeah, more twin shapey. Camber rocker, okay. It's got the same. I haven't rode the Burton Hometown Hero, but what my guess would be, it doesn't rip a turn as quick as the other two boards are going to rip a turn. Would be my guess. So it's just already read that. Are you ever going to come back to Washington and visit Baker Mountain? Oh yeah, we got to get back out to Washington. Going to Beaver Creek this season, trying to learn a backflip, but I'm a bit worried about the current state of Vail's parks. How do they normally build their jumps at Keystone? Might be similar. So I can't tell you because they've been so inconsistent the last couple of years. Like 2 years ago, Keystone jumps were great. I would have been like, yes, go to Keystone. They got great jumps to learn how to do a backflip. Last year, they didn't have great jumps to learn a backflip. Vail, I haven't rode Vail's park in years because they stopped making a really good park. So I stopped going to Vail and being like, oh, I'm going to ride park. Every time I go to Vail, it's like, no, we showed up to ride the mountain. So we ride the mountain. Beaver Creek builds some decent jumps, but I wouldn't say they're like the greatest go throw your first backflip jumps. Copper does have a very good throw your first backflip jump. That's in between Vail and Keystone. However, they're not on Epic. So really just looking for a more poppy lip, something that's going to kind of let you chuck it. And I learned on a park jump. I just went out one day and chucked a backflip and learned it at Breck on jump 1. So I know I believe in you. It's totally possible. Just throw a bunch of backflips on a trampoline and then get out there and side flips. You want to learn. I mean, I like to kind of initiate mine like a wildcat. Some people do barrel roll. I think barrel roll would be a little harder to land, but if you can flip, you can flip. I believe in you. Have you been to Wolf Creek Pass in Colorado? I think we made a whole video on Wolf Creek Pass. Yeah, I have been. We went this winter. It's so awesome that you actually asked about that. Here's the video. It should... Is it on Resort Ski Pass? I'm going to be with Kenny for a couple days. I'm excited to sit with him and go over some things. Monarch Pass, Great Sand Dunes. No, we don't have the Wolf Creek Pass video on Resort Ski Maps, so I'm gonna have to jot that one down. But Kenny's the guy that made resort ski maps for us, and such a rad dude. Didn't have to do that, did it. I think it's such an asset. I use it to plan all my snowboard trips, by the way. What are you going to do about Alta and Deer Valley not allowing snowboarders? Some of them you can split board up. So I'll split board up and then snowboard down. The ones that don't allow that, I'll just see if they'll make an exception. If I do like one run and get out of the way. We're going to try and snowboard it all. Or worst case, we ski it. Have you seen the portable backcountry tow rope from Zoa? I wonder if they would ever make a video shredding with them. If you would ever make a video shredding with them. You mean... this backcountry tow rope right here by Zoa Engineering. You can see the Zoa right there. Or can you? This backcountry tow rope, this thing is sick. And I have made a video with it. And I'm going to make more videos with it. He gave me some pieces to change out on that. I need to hit him back. Dang, this video did really well. 65,000 views. If you want to watch that video, Christian, here it is right here. But yes, we have the backcountry tow rope. I want to use it a lot more. If Nico, if you're watching this, dude, that's a good way too for us to have. Nico was saying he wanted to come out on a Colorado trip and ride no resorts, like all backcountry, backyard park, like all shredding that's not. And I was like, I think we could totally do that. Dawson, what's up, dude? First day of fall is tomorrow. First snowfall is tomorrow. Like legit one in Summit, like a bigger than a dusting. It's gonna snow over 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches tonight in Summit on the peaks. When do you think I'll go to England? I don't know. Like right now, a lot of the world traveling, I've been kind of waiting for sponsors, and sponsors have been bringing me out to other places. So if there's anyone in New England that wants to take me on a snowboard trip, I'd love to show up. But we're just kind of taking advantage of our opportunities, and if they're not popping up, we're just riding in the United States. Hey man, just hopped on how much snow you getting. About 2 inches of snow. Is Silverthorne worth going? Yeah. If you do the 6 heli drop, that's pretty worth it. Especially if you've never done heli. That's a magical time. When do resorts open up in Colorado? My guess is October 18th. So less than 30 days, I bet we'll have a ski resort open. Oh man, I got a lot of work to do in less than 30 days. Oh, oop. I went to Snowbond the other day and got my J-turns down. Dawson, yes, I'm hyped that you showed up, dude. Isn't that fun? The carpet snowboarding is so different. It's same, but different. Indy Pass East, Berkshire East, Black Mountain, Mima. Oh, you just named all the resorts. Get a carving board, get a Donic. It'd be fun to be ripping around on a full-blown just carver board. Coming out late February to spend 4 days at Keystone, hoping for a great season. Dude, February is a great time to come to Keystone. You're going to have a blast. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about the custom Flying V. It is as bad as they say. I actually haven't rode the custom Flying V, but literally everyone tells me it's trash. So all my good friends at snowboarding are like, I hope that's a full camber. And I'm like, it is. Like, the Flying V's trash. I'm like, okay. So I haven't rode it. I don't have a personal... I need to get on one. That would be a good video. I'll have my Burton custom full camber and then get on the Flying V and make a comparison. Like, what's the difference? Ooh, that's a good video. Where's the best place for a retired guy who loves to snowboard buy a home for less than $1 million? It used to be Leadville, but I think they're up to 1 mil. Oh man, the Midwest. Go to Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. They got, you could literally get like ski and ski out property on like a little ski hill. Get turns in every single day. Got my sticker on the helmet for this season. Let's go. Where is my helmet? You guys need Evolution stickers? Get the Evolution sticker. This is the blue electric. We have many other colors, black. We have it in skier. Good sticker. It supports the dream. Thank you to everyone that does snag all the stickers. I've been making the stickers on TikTok Live. It's been kind of fun. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. But here is, boom. There's a link to snag a sticker if you don't have one yet. What's the best skis ever? You asked me I don't ski. I would say these Mountain Dew skis right here. You see these? These are Mountain Dew skis. I went to my brother's house and he had them. I was like, where'd you get these? Like, I found these at the Way. And I'm like, dude, give me those. He's like, okay. I paid like $2 for them. I was like, what? I might be able to get the Kuno goggles next week. Let's go. They're so rad. If you guys need goggles, the Kunos are on sale. Magnetic lenses. Zeiss lenses as well. Super rad. Let me grab the link. They are on sale for you. Boom, right there. I think like $85. Killer deal for the Kunos. I might be able, or have you ever tried the Liptech Orca? I have, in the split board, which is a little different. I've also rode Orca once. I'm planning on buying one. I want a review from an experienced snowboarder, even if you've never tried it. So I've rode it. I have the Orca Split. If it's not super steep, deep powder, I don't like the Orca. And I know a lot of people might get upset about that. But it wasn't. I'm on a split board version of it. That's where I put a lot of days on that and rode that in a lot of conditions. I don't think it controls well. I think there's better directional POW board shape boards, all mountain boards, than the Orca, like the Nidecker Thruster. Like I would rather have a powder day on my Burton Custom than my Orca Split. And I know it's a split board, but my Tellus backslash split, I have that board as a split and as a regular board. And honestly, they ride exactly the same. Some people really do love that board. Personally, it was not my favorite board. So it opens the day after Thanksgiving. My birthday is on Thanksgiving. What? Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, so you have double the reason to sit on the couch, watch football, and just eat food all day? That's sick. No way, that's sick that you got one. I love the new Zoa. That's awesome. Right? Isn't it sick? It works. It works really well. I've been to Jackson Hole, Ryland. If you go to Resort Ski Maps, I'll grab the link right here. You can see everywhere I've ridden, and I have been to Jackson. I've dropped into Corbett's. It was all super fun. Isn't Beaver Mountain next to Jackson? I only went to Jackson when we went out to Jackson Hole. Where's Beaver Mountain? No. I need a little plane is what with this Gold Ride Every Resort in the United States, I've realized I need a little like puddle hopping plane. I need to go get my pilot's license. It's going to be the easiest way to ride every resort in the United States. What do you think of Mount Hood? Thinking of going there someday. Depending on the time of the year, it's the greatest place on the planet. Timberline Ski Resort in the summertime, the snowboarding you can do in June, July, and August is absurd. Timberline in the middle of the winter, there's definitely better ski resorts out there. It's not that fun. Mount Hood Meadows was a ton of fun. I didn't get to ride Ski Bowl, or is it Ski Bowl? I think it's Ski Bowl. And there's some other really rad Oregon resorts, but Mount Hood is one of my favorite places on the planet, specifically starting in June, which we have the dates for summer camp. If you wanted to snag your spot now, feel free to sign up for camp. It's linked in the description. June 1st through the 7th is the first week of camp, and we will not be adding a second week of camp unless we sell out of the first week. So sign up for camp, guys. You can do it now. Summer camp is an intro to skiing and snowboarding. It's all-inclusive snowboard camp. Right now, the price is $2,750. That might go up, but if you were to buy your camp spot now at the lower price, you would get camp at that lower price. So you know, I need to set up a payment plan for that too. I got to figure that out. Squarespace does not have a payment plan option, which is kind of lame. Yeah, I wish I could answer you the best skis. Maybe someone in the chat could tell you what the best skis are, but I do not know. Gotta bounce. Have a good night. Thanks, Donald. Dude, thanks for jumping on, asking questions. Guys, feel free. We have 49 people in here, so ask me any questions on skiing, snowboarding, resorts, travel, YouTube, anything like that. Content creation. I've been doing it for 6 years for a living. I love answering your guys' questions, giving you guys some tips and helps, and that's why I do these live streams. I do them twice a week, so once again, ask away. Hey, Jonathan, longtime watcher on YouTube, TikTok, and on TikTok, I have a friend that's getting married in Vail in mid-December. In your opinion, is it worth it to travel with my board for a 3-day stay? Absolutely, dude. If you're going to already be on the resort in the area, do you think you're going to be able to sneak away to shred? Or don't bring your board and just rent something. You can get demos or rentals. I know if I was going to a buddy's wedding and it was on a ski resort, I would be bringing my snowboard. So I would, of course, say bring it. Denver Bronco fan. I'm not doing any giveaways at the moment. Nope. Let's go. We're getting dumped on tonight, right? Isn't that exciting, guys? We're getting snow tonight in Colorado. Ah, feels good. The storm blowing in was brutal. Like, I had to run outside to make sure everything was like wind, like ready to take on the wind, because it wasn't. The hot tub cover was like blowing off. I had to like go throw extra rocks on the basketball hoop and stuff. I was like, it's getting bad. Cooper, they come with one extra lens, the Kuno Optics. You can see that when you check out the listing. Oh. Does it say that on Amazon now? Because if that's the case, that means we sold them out. Let me see. Where did that listing go? Oh, the sale's over. Oh, bummer. Must have been a last week thing. Man, they were so cheap last week. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking into this. So I'm seeing that they're still in stock, but sadly they're they are not On sale no more. Sorry if I got anybody excited. Still an incredible price for the goggles. If you need a pair, boom, right there. Faction 2.0s are good skis. Beaver Mountain is in northern Utah, and it's rock hard. Ooh. Ooh. You should do a video where you buy cheap wooden sledding hill snowboard rig binding on it and try to ride it on a resort. You gotta be careful trying to bring random things onto ski resorts. You can get in trouble. If it doesn't have metal edges, you're technically not allowed to bring it onto a resort. So if I bought like a Walmart snowboard, I had to ride it in my backyard, but thankfully I have a backyard that's shreddable. But I would have gotten in trouble if I tried to bring that onto a ski resort. I've not actually tried arbor snowboards. Why do some of my TikToks get 70K views and some get like 2? Dude, Austin, TikTok is evil. Why are like one of the videos I posted on TikTok got like 200 views, and on YouTube it's approaching 2 million views. On Instagram. I do know if it's a very short video on TikTok, if it's under 10 seconds, they're gonna tank it. They want over a minute long form. Like TikTok's not really short form content anymore. It's just vertical long form content. But to answer your question, Austin, I don't understand the TikTok algorithm. TikTok algorithm. I don't understand it. Can't even say it. I wish I knew, dude. I enjoy your TikToks though. I give them likes when I see them. No way. What up, Roberto? In New England. Let's go. Enjoy that trip. I'm sure you and Britt are having a time of your life. I'm going to Trestle tomorrow, and it's going to be actually chilly. They'll be closing after next weekend to begin blowing snow. Well, they're getting snow tonight. Winter Park's getting 2 inches. So it will be chilly. Maybe we'll be riding through some snow. I never made it to Trestle. I was doing pretty good on the mountain biking for a minute this summer and then kind of stopped. I started 75 hard. A lot of my attention's gone to like just working out and getting healthy and focusing on full ankle recovery. And then I've been getting on the snowboard. I was able to go to Copper a bunch, and then now like Snowbond and Infinity Slopes. So then all of a sudden it's like, yo, I'm actually like snowboarding. So I'm just gonna keep making snowboard content, which has been very helpful for the channel. Speeds of fun. My arbor delaminated the first day and was a beginner. Didn't hit a rocker at the bottom. So I don't know. It sucks that the arbor delaminated. Have not seen any dates posted on Resort Ski Maps calendar. Do you know if you're going to Virginia? I haven't set in stone with my wife, and it's hard because every time I'm like, hey, can we talk about the traveling this year? She gets all like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Like, she's stressed out about it. So that's one reason. The other reason is I need to get with Kenny, and we need to change the calendar. The calendar is under Cody's Gmail. So we need to get it under mine. So when Cody puts dates in his calendar, they show up on Resort Ski Maps. It worked for the time being, but I need it to be my Gmail calendar so I can put the dates in and stuff like that. So that's one reason why you haven't seen any dates, because I do have some trips that are like set in stone going to happen, and I can put those dates in. But sounds like it's raining outside. Virginia's, let me look at it. I remember I looked at Virginia, and there is a good chunk of, I remember Virginia was like borderline like a longer trip. It's really tempting to try and go knock out the rest of North Carolina for the East Coast trip this year. It's super tempting. No way Colorado's getting snow for the first time, or no way Colorado's getting snow. It's first snow tomorrow. Here in South Dakota, we don't get our first snow till late November. Yeah, sorry about that. It's actually, I'm telling you, I can hear it right now. It's starting to rain, which if it's raining at my house, that means it's definitely snowing at the 13 and 14ers. My son is 13 and he's a very good snowboarder, already landing flips, spins, riding backcountry. Is it hard to get recognized as a teen snowboarder? Ooh, it's definitely harder than it used to be. Because yes, a couple of years ago, you posted that and people were like, what? Little kid shredding? That's insane. Now, little kid shredding is very common. I would encourage you guys to keep posting. Just keep posting your clips and having fun. Do it because snowboarding's fun and just know you're gonna, like, if he wants to be a pro snowboarder, like, he's gonna need a social media following. So do it so you guys are building the routine and understanding content creation. It's one of those things where the more you do it, the better you get at it, and the easier you're gonna recognize trends or opportunities or ways to get something to do well. So yeah, it's not a, oh, I post and so I get followers type situation. No, it's definitely like a lot more to it. But it's so sick to hear your son's killing it that hard. I hope Roman's ripping like that. I just know that comes down to the person. You know, I could take Roman snowboarding. I have taken Roman snowboarding since he could walk, and like flipping, spinning, all that type of stuff. That's got to come from him. It's got to be in him. If it's not gonna happen. That's totally fine. Maybe Bristol will do it. Can I wear a big Santa hat over my helmet when I snowboard? You can do anything you want. You can do whatever you want when you snowboard. My brother just asked, what do I think of Crested Butte? It's rad. It's got a lot of really rad, gnarly terrain. If you want to get gnarly, you can go get gnarly at Crested Butte. What do you consider as being most important in my life? Or, oh, hi. How are you able to take advantage of YouTube's new process of longer clips? How are you able to take advantage of YouTube's new process of longer clips? What do you consider more important? Trying to understand, because YouTube only lets you do a 1 minute short form. And then YouTube's always been king of long form content. So I've always prioritized YouTube long form content. It's why I've been able to do this for a living for so many years, is because YouTube is where you can make all your bread and butter if you want to do it for a living. However, I've shifted to where I'm only doing 3 videos a week now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I'm posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, long form videos. I'm going live twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturday. And then I am posting 3 short forms a day, which I hope you guys have been enjoying them. Some of them have been getting some good editing. I've been digging through the archive of some older shorts that I posted that maybe didn't get a lot of views, and kind of doing some tweaks to them, things like that. Short form is kind of like the wild, wild west, where you can like repost something that did well not too long ago, or like a while ago, things like that. But what's the most important with your content, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, it's important to do it all. So on YouTube, I'm posting long form consistently, I'm posting short form consistently, and I'm going live consistently. I'm doing all of the things that I'm supposed to do consistently. And same thing with Instagram. I'm posting consistently, and TikTok, I'm posting consistently. Instagram, I got the stories dialed in. I'm really good at posting stories consistently. However, I probably should do more TikTok lives or Instagram lives. I've been trying to do more TikTok lives. So hitting the live stream aspect has been a little tricky on those platforms. I'd love to get it to where I can multi-stream to all of them, but I need like a streaming expert to come over and help. And I finally feel like I might got the internet strong enough to be able to do that, because before I didn't. So, but it doesn't help. Like on YouTube, you want to go live horizontal, or on the other ones, you want to go live vertical. So I'd have to have like 2 different phones or something. I don't know. We can figure it out. Am I going to get my coaching certs for camps this year? I play around with that idea all the time. It really comes down to like, do I want to commit the thousands of dollars for like some vanity, like I have a cert 3 or cert 2 or cert 1 or whatever I got, you know? I don't really need the coaching cert. And then I've also been hiring help for camp. And so it could be like, if I need to have that certification, I can just hire a coach. And I've become friends with a lot of coaches out in Oregon. And so if I did ever want to take the campers into FTC, which I don't think is needed, I could just get a cert 3, cert 2 shredder in Oregon to just come coach at my camp, and pay them to come help out with camp. But realistically, I don't need it to teach people to what I've been teaching about camp. This will be my 6th year doing summer camp. And in 6 years, I haven't met someone that I haven't been able to coach and improve and get them to learn what they want to learn at camp. And also my camp, as much as like people are going to come and they're going to learn so much, the learning how to snowboard better is like this much of camp, and this much of camp is the experience, the vibe, the bonds, the community that we build at camp. And it's truly like more of a experience camp than it is a get better at shredding camp, which honestly is rad. And that's what like winter camp will be like as well. I'm thinking about giving winter camp another shot. I'm thinking about doing it. We had to cancel last year, but I think I found a way to pull it off this year. The way we pull it off this year is you guys are going to come ride Summit County with me. I'm going to go take you to my mountains, and you can come ride what I ride and make my videos with. Come on, come ride A-Basin with me. I'm just going to show you around. Come ride Breckenridge with me. We're going to go ride as friends. But you're going to get the true Summit County local tour of all the best Colorado Summit County ski resorts. I think that's the move. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would you come to winter camp up here in Summit County and come ride like Breck with me, a resort that I've ridden over 400 times? Keystone, a resort that I've probably ridden about 1,000 times. I can show you how to get the raddest pal lines. Evan Rogers. All right, we got Day Job Shredder, who just dropped a $3 donation. Evan, or Day Job, thank you so much for that $3. Keeping the Fox alive. I went to Infinity Slopes, and they talked about you guys coming in, and they were super stoked that you guys have been enjoying it. So, dude, thank you, brother, for that $3. Always dropping a donation. And then I got to pull up, does it? Okay. Evan, $50 donation says, winter camp, please, please. Oh, Evan, the summer campers will get first dibs if they want to come to winter camp, because winter camp will be, I think it might only take 5 or 6 people. Not only will it be all inclusive, 5 days of, so it'll be all inclusive, it'll be 5 days of shredding. They'll be in my turf, showing you guys around, taking you to the raddest stuff. So, because if we keep it at 5, I'd bring Nico out too, by the way. If we're doing winter camp, Nico's got to come. Nico's got to get in the kitchen. I'm down for sure. Evan, dude, thank you so much for that $50 donation, brother. You've been dropping some fat donos. He's been doing it on Streamlabs, by the way, guys, which is a different area you can donate where I get 100% of that donation. So, Evan, brother, that helps out a ton, man. I hope you're having a killer summer. I know we've been talking about getting on the road bikes together. I've been actually biking a lot the last couple weeks on my stationary bike. I gotta get on the road though. I just been time crunched, and now that we probably have like 30 days left, and I'm leaving town for like 5, so I got like 25 days to like. It's crunch time. It's ship up or shape out. Shape up or ship out. We got to figure it out. Better late than never. Winter's coming. New England 2024-25. Britt, I wish. I hope you guys are having so much fun. I'm so excited for you guys. Wesley, thanks for jumping on, man. You think you're gonna be? Blah, blah, blah. You think there's gonna be anything skiable after tonight and tomorrow morning? It's gonna be tough on your gear. You can definitely pile some stuff up together. I was like, for a second, thought like, should I try and get it? Should I try and go ride it? I don't think I'm gonna give it a shot. How's the new YouTube algorithm working for your channel? Britt, I'm gonna come back to that question. I gotta go right to day job real quick because he dropped a donation. This time was a $5 donation, dude. Thanks for the $8, dude, on the stream. You're the man. Sorry I missed you at Infinity Slopes. Wife and I are most likely going to be back there on Monday. It's turned into a weekly progression. Yes. Those guys are so rad. I think it's so cool that they're going live on TikTok every day. I'm stoked that you guys are having so much fun doing it, and I was able to introduce you to that as well. So thanks for the $5 donation. Keep sending it there. It's going to help you. It's going to help so much. I really do believe it's going to help you guys so much in the wintertime. And those are good people. And so you're supporting really, really rad people. So how has the algorithm change, or how did my new strategy change on the channel? I can give you some quick little stats. I wish I could pop something up to explain, but it says about the same as usual, but we've seen a pretty large spike in our views. And so we went from, let's see, it's going to last 90 days. We jumped from getting roughly about 600,000 views a month to this month we are pulling in 1.1 million views. So the views took off. It does help that one video did kind of go a little viral. The going to Liberty Snowflex, like talking about Snowflex, took off, which was rad. Watch time also skyrocketed. So yeah, like overall, everything is taken off. The long form videos went from getting like 1,000, 2,000-ish to like, I'm only posting snowboarding. And they're hitting closer to 3,000, but we also got like, that one has 7,000, 10,000. So it's working. And then financially, that has kicked up a couple $100. So that helps a ton in the dead season, making sure that money for paying the bills is showing up. So the change in strategy has definitely paid off. And I've really seen the change pay off on Instagram. So my Instagram went, and all of my, I was going from having negative followers each month, meaning I was losing more subscribers than I was gaining each month, to that has now changed, and we are now getting more subscribers than we are losing, and we are like in the positive for subscribers this month by like almost 600, which is huge. When am I hitting Terry Peak, South Dakota? I don't know. Sadly, I do not know. Bennett, no sticker giveaway as of now. What's your favorite lift to ski off of at a basin? The Pally chairlift is a ton of fun terrain. I really like riding the steep gullies. I like to go up Lenawee and then hike the east wall. I also like to hit Pally to the park and do that lap. Really, whatever I can rip at Houston, at a basin. It looks like Epic's beating the Icon by 58%, by the way, guys, on the poll. I'm telling you, Jonathan is the hardest working boarder in the world. Roberto, I appreciate that, dude. It's what you lack in skills, you can always make up in hard work. You know the saying, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. A reason why I'm here now with 45 people, which is a lot of people, by the way. And the fact that it's September is the other reason why I haven't had a September do this well, by the way. So Britt, hopefully that can answer your question as well, is I've never had a September this successful. And that happened by making that shift, and it's given me a lot of excitement, and I think that's an important thing too. Like I really am excited to wake up at 3 in the morning and sit here and be like, okay, what do I want to do for shorts, and what angle do I want to take? And I'm posting polls on the channel as well, and I'm just doing things different. And sometimes when you do the same thing year after year after year, same thing in a row, you get into a routine. I don't want to say so much a rut, but you get into a routine, and it's working, you're going, and it's easy to just be like, well, this is what we do. But when you shake all that up and you mess it all up, and then you're just like, oh wait, I kind of have more free time, like where do I want to put that? And then like it's like, oh, I can put actually 2 days into this edit. It's like, what are we going to do different? Or sometimes it's like, I had 3 days to get this edit done, I waited the last minute, but I was doing other really important things and stuff. So yeah. Add music to your YouTube shorts. I have been adding some. I do like having my raw, like not many people do have like raw shorts as well. And sometimes I like having the raw audio. And the cool thing is that I can post the raw audio, and then I can come back with a really cool song and post the same video with the music. And it does nice. So I'm working on it. I'm doing all kinds of things. I like the silly TikTok voice, the like snowboarding up the hill. I just think it helps add context to what you're about to watch. And when if I'm not talking and I'm all covered up and things like that, sometimes like it's easier to just tell you guys what I want you to see in the video than hoping that you guys catch it. So, do you think that this year I can hit my first rail? Absolutely. I absolutely believe you can. Just go watch my How to Hit Rails videos on my How to Snowboard playlist, and you got it. I've been skiing for years, and I've been skiing for years, and I have one less than 1,000 foot. I've been skiing for years, and I have one less than 1,000 foot hill, Great Bear, and I've been to Great Bear. Great Bear is rad. And I don't get to ski until early January. I'm thinking about taking a snowboard lesson this year. Do it. Take a snowboard lesson. I've been to Great Bear, by the way. The sunset there is incredible. When will you construct the M Snow in the backyard? I was wondering if someone's going to call me out on that. I need to do it. I haven't, because my entire... It is and isn't a bad excuse. I've been... they are still working on the outside of my place. We had the whole outside restained. And they like hand sanded the whole outside of the house, and they restained it. It's looking great. They're not done yet. So that does 2 things. One, my place isn't my place right now. There's a bunch of like work equipment in my driveway, things like that, and the driveway is covered in rocks, and I can't skate it, and like that's why I haven't been seeing any driveway summer boarding or skating videos and things like that. And then there's just people outside all the time, and like, yes, I don't mind talking and doing my thing in front of other people. I can do that, but it's louder outside. It's less of in my control. So I've been kind of just like waiting and not doing it. It's a great excuse to not do it. And now I'm like, we're about to get snow. Do I even try and do it this year? Or do I just wait till next year? I don't know. But also I've been able to go ride at Infinity Slopes and other places. So it's like, okay, I have it. I can do it. However, I can just go to other places and do it right now. So I'm like, I don't know. So how do you get good when the season starts? How do you get good when the season, like, how do you get good, like, in the moment the season starts? Like, how do you get good at riding? Or how do you, like, get warmed up or, like, get your legs warmed up? I would say you get good by riding your snowboard. The more you ride it, the better you're going to get. Time on snow is the one true, like, you want to get better at snowboarding, snowboard more. Showing up with a purpose of what you want to work on and what you want to improve on will help a bunch. So watch videos on what you want to learn before you get to the mountain, and then show up with that purpose and put in what you were watching, like the drills, the skills, things like that. If you know about your legs, you can do things like riding a bike, squatting, running, hiking, working out, get moving. If you want to have a good start to the start of the season, get your body moving now. Don't wait till you start snowboarding. What's the best month to snowboard at Mount Hood Timberline? I think June. I think June is by far the best month. Another really good month would probably be May. Probably really fun. All right, day job. It'll happen. What up, bug guys? Am I too late for the party? No, we're still kind of cooking. I want these like in the wintertime to go for 2 hours. I used to go live for 2 hours. I kind of got to get back into the rhythm of going live for longer. So we're here. Can we get him to 250K subs? Oh, we're going to get to 250K subs. So we have consistently grown 50K subs every year. I think we'll be able to expedite that this year. I think we'll break 50, the consistent 50K subscribers. But that a lot of that's because of short form and the way the platforms are changing. I just got my ski sticker today from you. It's dope. Any tips of putting it on? Dion, on Etsy, I sent you a whole video on how to install the Evolution stickers. So go back onto Etsy. You'll have a message from me. It says like, thank you for snagging an Evolution sticker. Please leave a 5-star review. Please do that. And then it says like watch how to install the sticker. I have a whole video that breaks it down for you. There are some tips and tricks to installing that sticker. So do that, watch that, and it'll apply the best. Sean, what up, dude? People getting hyped already for the season. You are, Sean. Sean's coming to Snowflex, dude. I'm so hyped on it. He wrote me so many messages. He's like, should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. I think I'm just going to request the time off work. I got approved. I don't know. And then he's like, I'll see you Friday. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm so hyped. Sean's come to Sean's been coming to my summer camps. Oh, thanks for the 5-star review. You the man. By the way, if you guys buy a sticker on the live stream, I'm pretty positive I get a notification so I can say thank you for snagging a sticker on the live stream. Here's the link to grab stickers. If you guys want to grab one, grab it. Make sure you guys leave a 5-star review. Damn, my car is getting snow tonight. My wife and I just finished walking around Colorado Trail today, and we walked 30 miles to get it finished before the snow. That was a smart move. Congrats on that, by the way. Hope you had fun on the Colorado Trail. And congrats on getting off the mountain before the snow kicked in. I'm sure that wind you were feeling the wind. You're like, oh, we got to finish this. It got so windy at my house today. Hey, some tips for getting cheap equipment. Right now, the evo.com has some really cheap snowboards. I'm thinking about snagging one. It's like, I want to try it. It's just hard because like I would hate to buy a snowboard and then one, I know I'll probably get a couple sent to me free from companies. But two, like I like the burnt custom, so I know I'm going to get myself a new burnt custom. So it's like, it's hard. My videos inspired you to start snowboarding. I love hearing that, Lisa, so much. I hope you love it. Check out A Basin's webcam. Snow. Is it already snowing at A Basin? All right, let's check it out. I didn't know it was going to show up this soon. I was hearing rain outside my house, though. So that makes sense. Where's the webcam? Events, activities, hiking, engage, mountain cams. Moved to Colorado this year. Is this usually when snow starts falling or if it doesn't stick around? It's not going to stick around, but we normally can see some snow kind of showing up around this time frame. And then, oh yeah. Oh, dude, it's puking up there. Wow, man. Do I try and go ride it tomorrow? Is it worth it? Do I go destroy the custom before going to Snowflex? I have a really old custom that I would actually bring out. But yeah, Colorado can get snow around this time of the year. It should not stick around. Hasn't really stuck. I'm gonna keep this tab open. I'll look early in the morning. I'll know if it's worth going out or not. Northern Utah, what's up, Hayden? Yeah, dude, that Colorado sun will cook the snow like crazy. By the way, guys, we have 53 people here, so feel free to ask me questions on skiing, snowboarding, anything you guys got. If you don't know, I do this twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturdays. I want to ramp these up to 2 hours. Usually when we get to about this part of the stream, though, the chat dies down. So if the chat dies down, I'll jump off the stream. But I would love to keep talking and hanging out with you guys. Answer questions on gear, resorts, the snow that we're getting in Colorado literally right now. It's snowing at A Basin, which is so sick to see. And thanks for pointing that out, by the way, Dougie. But yeah, feel free to ask me anything. Especially, I love answering questions on content creation, stuff like that. I just checked my Etsy, not seeing the video. Dion, I'll give it to you right now. I will find it. Thanks for leaving that review, by the way, man. The first one I made 3 years ago, or 7 years ago. This one I made 3 years ago. It's crazy that I made this video 3 years ago. I might need to make a new one. I don't even live in this place anymore. I also lost 30 pounds since this video. There's the video right there, though. To how to apply the sticker. I could give you the 7-year one if you want to. Dion. Snow Doc. It's Ski Doc. Ski Doc said he's not going to fix it if I beat it up. Have you ever heard of a small ski resort called Beaver Mountain? That's the mountain I grew up on. It's about an hour north of Snow Basin. I have, actually. I've actually seen it. I haven't rode it yet, but I've rode Snow Basin, and I've seen that mountain. I rode cycle 50-plus miles, 3,000 foot of elevation gain. Good workout to prepare for the season. I don't do mountain biking, but my teenager son keeps saying mountain biking is better workout. The one thing with the mountain biking is that it's way tougher terrain, at least up here in Colorado. So you got rocks and stumps and things that you're trying to get around. So that does make it more challenging, causing you to add a lot more balancing into the equation. Or like pedaling like in small jolts to get over like stumps or rocks or like things like that. Hey, we got a $5 donation from Hayden. Thanks for the $5 donation. Come try skiing Beaver. It's a fun little ski resort. I'd love to knock it out. It would be fun to knock out the remaining Utah resorts. Thanks for that $5 donation, by the way. It helps out a ton, guys. Those little $5 donos and things like that. We have a little bit left. 2 ski-only resorts. Was that 6 resorts, like normal resorts? Damon's out there. Go meet up with Damon, knock out some resorts. But thank you so much for that $5 donation. Any backcountry tips planned this winter, or backcountry trips planned this winter? What about some hut trips, 10th Mountain Division huts? I would love to do a hut trip. Andy, a lot of it comes down to I just am ignorant to it. I've never done it. I don't know where to even like find them or try them. So I would love like a 2-day hut trip or 3-day hut trip. I know Michael's done some with his brother, so maybe I can talk to him about it. But that sounds so rad to like go in the middle of nowhere, just wake up and shred. And like all you got to do is play in the snow for like 2 days. Oh, Like I would love to do a hut trip. Dude, Hayden, thanks for another, dude, $10 on the stream, man. You rock. The donation, like, seriously, thank you so much for those donations, dude. I'd love to come hit Beaver. Like I said, I've seen it. I know it's one of the smaller ones, but I'd love to make that happen, dude. Donations and you guys snagging Evolution stickers, guys, make those trips possible. So thank you to everyone that has been snagging the stickers, whether it's the snowboarder, got stuff all over my desk, or the skier. You guys rock. Tons of colors and styles. You guys know. I've said it a trillion times. I love Winter Park for sleeping in G Lot. Do y'all know any other free lots to sleep in around Colorado? Most people I know sleep on the rest stops over here in Summit County, or on, a lot of people were sleeping on Loveland Pass, and I think they've kind of put an end to that. If it can't be fixed, the ski dock, or if it can be fixed, ski dock can fix it. If it is thrashed, then it is trashed. I love it. Thanks, I'll do fine in our new shuttle bus. I live hitting. I'll do fine in my rear-wheel drive shuttle bus that I live in, hitting all the resorts. Next year I want a 4x4 swap. But I gotta save up. Dude, Cameron, that's sick, dude. I'm gonna say, if I was a single dude doing this, no kids, no wife, I'd be in a bus, traveling around, hitting all the resorts. It'd already be done. Resort ski maps would be green. We'd be hitting the world after that. Hayden, dude, another $5, man. Thank you. Hey, I'm going to head out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your stream. Dude, thanks for just jumping in here, dropping $15, dude. Happy to answer your question. I hope I can get out there for you. Dude, you rock. Thank you for that. Baron's here. What's up, Baron? You're staying up late, man. North Carolina in the house. Yeah, I'll check out the 7-year-old one too. Heck yeah. If you just type in how to put on a sticker, Johnathan Buckhouse, you'll find my sticker installation videos. New York here. No, it's late for you too. Sorry, my friends and I are heading to Vail for the first time. We're planning on hitting February 1st. Any unique things we should know? I mean, you gotta check out the legendary back bowls. The further back you go in Vail, the better the day you're gonna have. And February is a good time. Hopefully you get a pow day. Andrew's back. What up, dude? We want to find a ski in, ski out Airbnb. How fast do they get taken? It depends on where you want to go. And how much you want to pay, because I'm sure ski in, ski out in Breckenridge is like $700 a night. But there's places like Angel Fire in New Mexico. My buddy Chris James has like it's basically ski in, ski out at Angel Fire, and totally rad. But as for how quick they get taken, I don't know. I don't know, because like it also depends on the time of the year. Holidays obviously are going to be way worse. And then I do trips cheap. I'll usually stay away from the resort and then drive in, because that saves you hundreds of dollars. But I know the lure and why it's so nice to do ski in, ski out. I'm going to Dawn Patrol Loveland Pass in the morning. Maybe I'll see you out there. Oh, Clayton, shoot me an Instagram DM, dude. If I do go, I'll be bringing rails. I'll load up like 2 or 3 of them. Did we just get another donation? Dude, what's going on with this live stream, man? I haven't got donations like this in like a year. Thank you for all your knowledge, and videos. You've helped countless thousands of us. Dude, Sean, man. Thanks, dude. Look at all the likes that comment's getting as well. Sean, thanks for that $5 donation. That means the world. I mean, and that support really does help. And I'm just so thankful that I've been able to share knowledge and help you guys get better at shredding because I love snowboarding. And it's taken me years to get good at it and figure out a lot of things, mainly because I'm self-taught. I'm not the type of person that's like going and finding someone and having them teach me. I'm like pounding my head against the wall and learning slowly, which I don't know why I do that, but that's what I do. But I do know how valuable getting the information from other people and getting shortcuts and learning faster is. So the fact that I can share content and videos and ways for you guys to improve faster and learn quicker and learn safely so you're not getting broke off and getting more days on hill. I love doing that, and so I'm so happy that the advice has helped you enough that you were willing to give me $5. That means the world. Brighton got snow this week too, counting down the days until I'm there. Whereabouts are you in Colorado? I live in Summit County, so next to Breck, Keystone, Copper. In Colorado, are ski resorts busy during Christmas time? Ooh, are they busy? They are super busy. East Coast temps are 80. I think we were in the 50s in the middle of the day at some point. The wind kicked in and it got cold. Your videos helped me get better and more confident in snowboarding. Switched to board at age 42, 50 days in now. Just starting to try jumping at the end of last year. Do I start the jump flat or on the toe edge? Sean, I would give every jump a little bit of toe, unless you're spinning off your heels, obviously. But if you're just straight airing, a little, not a lot of toe, just a little toe. You can be flat based. A little toe will give you more control. And as a human, we jump off our toes. It's going to feel more natural. Switch to boarding at age 42. 50 days, dude. Anytime you get over 10, it's a good season. So killing it with the 50 days. What's a good snowboard budget for a 12-year-old? You should be able to get a board around $300. Look into the Solomon Sleepwalker. It's a pretty cheap board. Perfect board for a 13-year-old. Sam, dude, have a good night. Thanks for jumping on the stream. I know the stream's starting to cross into the lateness. We've been rocking a ton of people on this stream. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, asking questions, dropping donations. I need to check Venmo and Streamlabs real quick just to make sure I didn't miss any donations. We've officially hit my bedtime. I usually go to bed at, if I can get the kids to go to bed, I like to go to bed at 8:30. The kid, specifically Bristol right now, she is fighting me on the going to bed. $760 for the season pass. The amount I got, it pays off by early January. Dude, Baron, get those days. Stack them. What brand is your jacket? I rock the Vertica jackets now. They picked me up last year. And I should be riding them again this year. So Vertica.com. They have a ton of rad jackets and gear and things like that. Here's the website. Their bibs are really fun too. Have I ridden the Flow bindings? I have. I was not a fan of Flow when they first came out. I don't know if they fixed a lot of their issues over the years. I won a pair in a rail jam, and I was not a fan of the bindings. What snowboard kit would you recommend for a 13-year-old? Oh, I already answered that one. Thanks for switching to Goofy on your videos. Well, I ride regular and Goofy, so I ride them both, but it would be fun and a challenge to make how-to videos, like both regular or Goofy, or like, I could definitely talk about it for sure. But yeah, I've been riding a lot more Goofy riding, so I'm stoked that that's helping you. How's the drive from Colorado Springs to Breck in the winter, Highway 24 or 9? That drive is why I live in the mountains. No, I'm joking. That drive is super mellow. You can get stuck behind campers or like semi-trucks or things. I love that drive. It's 30 more minutes to get to Colorado Springs going that way than going through I-70. I mean, if you're going directly to Breck, it's not, but like to my house, it's 30 more minutes. But we'll take 24 to 9 or 9 to 24 all the time, just because it's, you're not dealing with I-70 is so dangerous. So I grew up in Colorado Springs, by the way, and then I moved up to Breckenridge, and I drove 9 to 24 or 24 to 9 all the time, because Bobby, my wife, still lived in Colorado Springs. So the first 2 years I lived up here, I was driving up and down all the time to go see my beautiful wife, who was my girlfriend at the time. With Epic Pass, you can go to Vail 3 times and make your money back, so worth it. 100%. I get full Epic, so I think I can go unlimited, but I know what you're saying. How much are your season passes? I think I definitely should know. It's hard because I don't even look at it, because it's not even a... One of you guys might actually know the price of the season pass. For me, it's a must buy. Like, I have to buy the Epic Pass, I have to buy the Icon Pass, and I have to get the A-Basin Pass. So like, they're on just renewal. So they just hit the bank account with, so I don't know how much the full Epic was this year or the full Icon. And I didn't make a video talking about them, so I didn't like look into them. But I think they're both over $1,000 now. Once again, that's just the luxury I have, by the way. I'm not trying to flex or anything. It's just because that's what I do this for a living. So it's like, I don't like, it's like putting gas in your car. It's like, I don't even, like, I have to put gas in my car. So it is what it is. I got the Epic Local. It's about, yeah, that sounds right. Epic Local. 700, yeah, $700 for a standalone in Midwest or something like that. That has like other resorts you can go to. That sounds about right as well. Just moved to Colorado Springs. Where did that go? This June. Congrats. Colorado Springs is gorgeous. All my family lives down there, so I'm in Colorado Springs all the time. It's the best view of the mountain, like the best front range view is Colorado Springs. Pikes Peak is gorgeous. Any Steamboat trips this year? Yeah, I actually live pretty close to Steamboat. It's like 45 minutes away. Maybe it's like closer to an hour. But I love going to Steamboat. What's my opinion on step-on bindings? The burn step-ons, I'm not a big fan of. Clue Bindings, which is a binding sponsor, they're linked in the description. I love Clue step-on bindings. I talk about them and show them off in my videos all the time. If you have the money and it's cheaper now, do it. The passes usually get more expensive as the season gets closer, so get it early while you can and save the money. I think that's the strategy that I'm gonna do with summer camp this year, is like as we get closer to camp, the price will go up. So like the early bird price for summer camp is available. If you want to sign up for the raddest all-inclusive adult snowboard camp, you can. I've got the dates officially set in there this morning. All right, guys, I think we did it. Thanks for jumping on the stream. We didn't make it to the second hour fully. Have you ever been to Stevens Pass? I was supposed to go, and we got too much snow, and I couldn't make it. I didn't have a four-wheel drive vehicle. But I had a ton of fun talking with you guys. We're getting snow in Colorado. I'm going to keep my eye on the snow cam at A-Basin, see if we're going to be try and ride Loveland Pass tomorrow morning. We'll see. I'll wake up at 3 in the morning. See if that's what we got to do. Please check out the short form content I've been making, or any of the long form videos. We posted a really fun game of snow on the carpet treadmill. You guys are incredible. I'm so stoked, Easton, to inspire you to keep shredding and get you guys to go out and snowboard more and safer. And thanks for watching. Keep evolving. I'll see you guys on Monday with the long form video. And you guys are going to get 3 shorts tomorrow. Make sure you check them out.